Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Divinely grateful risings, divinely grateful risings, divinely grateful risings. Y'all see, I'm still in bed. It is Thursday, and this is the one day that I actually get to spend where I don't have to be up super early, right? Um, so I'm in the bed, okay? But not for long. I'm finna get up and, wait a minute. I'm finna get up. Look, I got my home. That's who, look who, this is who I sleep with, y'all. Look. Huh, morning. Anyway, yes, shadow. Anyway, y'all, first I hope you slept well. I hope you rested well. And I told y'all, when God tell me to do something, thank you, Dad, I'm gonna do it. So, he told me to get on here and record this video this morning. I had a really weird dream. Y'all, I've been having a lot of really weird dreams, and I ain't never gonna claim to do no like I don't know what dreams mean. Somebody tell me. Look, let me tell you about the dream real quick. Um, I was in Mobile. If you know, whether you know or don't know, I'm from Alabama. Lived in Alabama for 20 years of my life, and that's where I was before I came to California. And I don't know why I didn't do this live. I don't know why I did this as a recording. Anyway, so the dream. I was in Mobile, and I was, if anyone is from Mobile, I don't even know whose house it was, but I was at a house that on the corner of Sage and Imogene. Okay, Sage and Imogene, craziness. I used to live right off of Imogene over there, but if that wasn't the house I was at somebody's house, and I don't even know who the people's house was, but it was at the corner of Sage and Imogene. Anyway, and I was getting ready to walk over to somebody's house that I knew from my past. But when I was on the way, or when we walked in the yard, there was like this big sinkhole. And I ended up, oh, my ears started ringing. I ended up falling into the sinkhole. And it was like, I was able to get out. And luckily I had on like a shirt with another shirt up under it. And so I ended up going in there, and the person I was walking with was like, yeah, they didn't even tell me to move or nothing. Like, they didn't tell me to be careful or anything. Anyway, and then they said something like, yeah, I forgot to tell you about that big hole. And there wasn't no way that I could have missed the hole. Like, it was so huge. And anyway, I went in the house and I washed my arm. It wasn't like sewage, but whatever it was, it left like white splotches at on different parts of my arm, where I guess like it was caustic or it burned me. And so I washed it off with Clorox, and I was like, well, I guess that was a sign of a reminder not to go to this person's house, but that I was whoever's house I was getting ready to walk to. Anyway, I'm back. But as I was sitting here chopping it up with Spirit and them just now, as I'm laying here in the bed, what we were talking about, and what God was giving me a message, and he told me, he was like, I'm proud of you. It brought tears to my eyes, y'all. It brought tears to my eyes, because whenever, I'm finna cry again, look, whenever God lets you know that you've really done something that he wanted you to do, he will then, he'll show up and he'll tell you, okay? He ain't always just telling us the bad stuff, y'all. He ain't always just reprimanding us. He's never always just putting us through trials and tribulations. They're so, oh my gosh, the way he blesses us. The way he blesses us. So he came in and he told me, he was like, I'm proud of you, because I got on here yesterday and told the story that I told, my story of struggle to success. And he told me, because he knew that it took a lot for me to put that vulnerability out there. But what he also made reference to the fact that he uses people just like me, people with a past, people with a background, people who ain't perfect, people who have had to struggle through life and had multiple challenges and have had to face addictions and have had to, you know, do a lot of living on their own. And um, really, you know, he uses people like us, like me, like you, to get his message out there and to glorify him. And so I wanted to come on here and tell y'all that, because if they, my Aunt Spirit and them, my mom and them always telling me, you know, how proud of me they are. Come on, 555. How proud of me they are. And, you know, they showed me different synchronicities as well. And y'all know when my mom and them show up, I tell y'all. But when God shows up, I want to tell y'all too. And when he showed up this morning and told me how proud of me he was, and he told me last night as well when I was in prayer before I went to bed, um, he had me reading the book of Ephesians last night. So anyway, I got to read that again this morning. But I wanted to share that with y'all, and I wanted you to know that, you know, when you do what he wants you to do, he really is proud. Y'all, my lips so dry. I ain't got no chapstick over here. Don't judge me, okay? I'm in the bed. When you do what he wants you to do, he really does. He'll show up and he'll show you. So, of course, once again, waking up with divinely grateful risings in my heart. Because it feels good to get that acknowledgement from my Father God, knowing that I actually did what he wanted me to do. So that's it, y'all. I'm gonna continue. Well, I guess now it's raining again. It's our rainy season here in San Diego. But and then I wasn't trying to. He want me to start doing these videos. He want me to start doing these videos and recording stuff. So I don't know how often I'm gonna be recording and posting stuff during the day, but I had to go and come on here and record that. So just know he will show up and tell you you did a good thing. Okay, so receive that and continue to do good things. I love y'all in real life. Good morning, y'all. Divine and grateful rising. Love y'all. Child, look.